fever is the heat. Is it the heat which is increasing? Is it increasing or decreasing or what? Whatever it can be. So the excitement is there in the market. If you have not yet gotten excited, please force yourself to get excited. Force yourself to get excited, because what we have been waiting for, I think it is now at the doorway. It is no longer around the corner, it is now at the doorway. It is at the doorway. Anytime from now to Simbula. Anytime from now to Simbula. Today in the morning, in altcoins, alternative coins, dominance yayonga, it had gone a little bit to 35. It had gone to 35, and I was like, oh my God, it has stayed in the 30s for a very long time. It had stayed in the 30s for a very, very long time. Seeing it at 35, I was mesmerized. I was mesmerized. How are you, everyone? Mustafa, Abdi, 40, Justin, Mugera, Lida Kainda Osama, Isika Tumwa, Charlie Gaba, Molly, Kamsime, then Otto, and who else? Tell people that we have started, let them come in, and today it is going to be a question and answer session. Question and answer session. Business mentor, how are you? And everyone is here. Today is a question and answer session. You ask whatever you feel like you want to listen to. Ask, and then ask whatever you feel like you want to hear about, or to get more clarification, or to get more information about. And that's what we are going to do this afternoon on this Monday morning, such that we get to the week when we know what people want, what our people want, that they want to hear about this, they want clarification about this and the other and the other and the other. So I am here waiting for your questions. When your question is ready, you can unmute your microphone and you ask. If you cannot unmute your microphone to ask, you can write it in the chat room. You can write it in the chat room, and then we get going. My name is Harriet. I am Harriet Nanono. I've been here for some time, and I'm still here. I'm not planning to leave soon, so I am still here. I am still here. I am still here. I am still here. Rachel, you are most welcome, and everyone who has come. I'm waiting for your questions. I saw Mustafa. Your microphone was unmuted. Did you want to be the first person to ask? Jalla. Banange tebaliwa abantu. Mustafa, I see your microphone is unmuted. Could it be that you want to say something? Some questions? Oh, he's saying not now. Today I was talking to someone, and then he was telling me, Madam Harriet, they talked about holding and holding. What is holding? I want to know about holding. And I was like, someone is saying, fine. Let me first start with holding. What is holding? Let me start with that. Or let me first start with different ways people make money. Different ways people make money from the crypto space. Different ways people make money from the crypto space. They are around 4 or 5. Let me talk about them. Then I will go to your questions, because I've seen in the chat room, in the chat box, I've seen some questions. Question number 1. The first way people make money. The first way people make money is by trading. By trading. Trading is just buying and selling. And then you do the buying, maybe prices, and then you sell when the prices go high. And the trading also has different ways, different kinds that people trade. There are people who are doing spot trading. There are people who are doing margin trading. There are people who are doing margin trading. It's like you put there some money as collateral, and then they lend you some money. That is margin trading. Then we have futures trading. Then there is arbitrage trading. There are people who are doing arbitrage. So all those ones are kinds of trading. Spot, that is the one that we are doing with the Royal Q. Buy low, sell high. It is one way. Then we have futures trading, which now we got to know that you can do two way. When the market is going up, you can trade. When the market is going down, you can make money. Then there is arbitrage. Arbitrage trading is when you get money, you buy an asset in an exchange when it is at a low cost, and then you take it to another exchange where the price is a bit high, and you sell it there to make a profit. You find that Solana in Binance is at 160, whereas in Mexit is at 162. So you buy Solana from Binance when it is at 160, then you transfer it to Mexi and you go and sell it when it is at 162. That is arbitrage trading. So that is one way people make money, trading. Number two, people make money in the crypto space by staking. What is staking? Staking, you get as you buy a certain amount of assets and then you say, I have staked it, and you fix them. You fix that money with an exchanger. The way you hear fixing money in the bank, that is what we call staking in what? Let me first put my phone in not disturb. You get a certain amount of assets, and then you make a contract with the exchanger that I am staking this money, I am fixing this money for 6 months. So which means before the 6 months elapse, you cannot withdraw that money. So they keep on using that money. They keep on using that money, but when they are giving you some interest. So when the 6 months end, you are free to redeem your money, and then with your profits, the interest that they have given you. That is staking. That is number two, the way people make money from crypto space. Number three, people make money from the crypto space through holding. Holding is buying an asset and you keep it for a longer time. For a longer time. Like now we are XRP, and I'm telling people, please buy XRP. Even if you buy 50 of them, buy them and keep them. Because anytime that XRP is going to go to $10. Right now it is at $2.8. I was around when it was at 0.4. I saw it when it went to 0.6. I saw it when it went to $1. Now it is at 2.8. So I'm telling you, it is on its way to $10. Please have at least 50. Please have at least 50. So with the holding, you buy and you are keeping for a longer time. Someone who says, I am holding, it means you have bought that asset and you are keeping it. You are not selling it up to a period of, up to a very, a period of time that you want to keep it. And it should be 6 months and above. Don't buy an asset on Monday and then on Tuesday next week you say, I am selling, and then say, I've been holding it. No, that is not holding. Holding is 6 months and above. People keep assets for 10 years, for 5 years, for 3 years, for 12 years, and so on. And that's when they can as well sell them. That is holding. So that is the fourth way how you can make money in the crypto space. Number five is by mining. When a currency is in formation, they give room, they give an opportunity to people to be in the process of formulating it, and it is called mining. It is called mining. Sometimes you can just be tapping others. Sometimes you can say just open the website, and then in the process that you are doing it, and then it keeps on accumulating until when it is time for launching that coin, they can give you a certain amount of that asset, which later turns into USDT when it is launched on exchanges and it starts being traded. So those are 5 ways people make money from the crypto space. I've said trading, buying and selling, and the different ways you can buy. Number 2, staking. Number 3, number 3, holding, and then number 4, I've said holding, and then I've also said mining. Those are different ways people make money from the crypto space. Okay? Though you cannot be everywhere, you cannot do all of them at the same time, but you can as well have like 1 or 2. You can be trading while you are also holding. That is people make money. So someone who was telling me, Madam Harriet, I've been holding now. I bought this coin 6 months ago. I've been holding. Can I sell it? Oh my God. Why are you panicking? Wait for some time. Things have started happening, and then for you want to sell. So that is not good. You keep, if you are saying that you want to hold, please buy and keep for some time. Allow me share my screen, and then you also see these questions, people. I'm in the chat room. Otochal says $5 can hold because I see the market is turning. It is, you can hold with anything, with any amount of money. Though many exchanges, they want to, when you are to buy a certain currency, you start with at least $10. Most exchanges. Arthur says, thanks, leader. Me, I'm asking, is it true Binance charges you when you delay in a trade in futures? Yes. Yes, when you delay in a trade, they charge you because that is a contract. First of all, they have given you money. They have given you their money in order for you to use it to run a trade. It is true, they charge. Some trades they can charge after a day, after an hour, after 4 hours, after 3 hours. So it depends on the contract that you, or it depends on the currency that you are trading. And also there are other currencies that when you overstay in their trade, in that trade, they even give you some money. It is possible. So it is two-way. It is two-way. Fortmat says, hello, Madam Harriet. How do I sustain 2 trades at a time? I spot and futures. For the new ones, we found it at futures. How do I sustain? Now, if you are to sustain a trade, this is how you can as well do it. I'm sharing my screen. And many times our trades are oh my God, what is that?
I have never seen a wind farm in China.
It was so sharp. It almost took our hearts.
In fact, China is
whose microphone was that?
Solar energy at a cracking pace.
But by the way, I see my screen, friends. I see my screen. Please let me know.
Now, the reason President Trump
is my network still okay? You know, sometimes it can go off when and then you keep talking, thinking that you are telling people what you want to tell them. Yet, now let's look at here. When you come here, when we come to the interface of the Royal Cube, let me get my pen.
And boosts oil and gas production on public lands. As New York Times columnist Tom Friedman,
when you come to the interface of Royal Cube,
China now totally dominates.
We have 2 things here. We have 2 markets, in fact, not 2 things. We have two markets. We have the spot market and we have the futures market. And another thing, when you are going to change and then you go to either the spot market or the futures market, you go to the strategy. Okay? You go to the strategy. When you go to the strategy, you are going to see this here on that thing, that arrow pointing down. You click on it. If you want to be in spot trading, you click friends. That is how you can as well sustain. You can have trades in spot, and then you can also have trades in futures. Okay. For now, today I've been trading futures, and I made some $17. Made some $17 today already. I can see I traded Nairo, and it is saying it was short. I shorted it. It was going down. I shorted it. Nairo. I scalped. In fact, for me, when I'm doing futures, I'm scalping. That one, the other time I talked about types of traders. If you don't want pressure, don't scalp. So Nairo, I'm seeing action. Is it action? Auction. I had LSK. So today I've so far made $17. Yesterday I made $12. Yes, yesterday I made $12. I mean $21, and today I've so far made $17. So that is that. If you want to be in spot trading, you click here and then you go to spot. Spot, I have a trade that has overfloated. This trade, I don't know how it put itself in cycle. It boomed and boomed and boomed, and I made money, and I don't know how it put itself in the cycle, and now I am here floating with it. So if you want to go for futures, you go to futures and you click confirm. That's it. That's it. Someone was asking me about that. You can run 2 trades at the same time. You can even have the same trade in the futures and in the spot, especially if the market is going up. When the currency is going up, you can have a spot trade and then a futures trade at the same time, and they run concurrently. Have I answered you, Fortmat? How do I buy under holding? Thanks for the update. How do I buy in holding? Buying in hold, how to buy a coin for holding. That one is very simple. I'm going to demonstrate it. And then we have Rachel. How exactly do you hold it? Could you take us through step by step? Another one, how do I buy and sell high to another exchanger like Binance to HTX? Then we have, can you hold with Royal Q? Yes, you can hold with Royal Q. What you do, that trade, you just pause it. You just pause it. You put in that trade and then you pause it. You pause it. You have not moved the money, but you just pause it until when it makes the percentage that you want, maybe one day, one time, and then you sell it. When the coin is paused, it can go to up to 500 to 1,000%. It can go there when you have paused it. But when you are setting the trade in Royal Q, the maximum it can tell you it is a 30%. But if you want to go beyond the 30%, as the trade starts to move, pause it. The moment you feel like this percentage is enough for me, you reactivate it, then it will sell at that highest percentage. Make sure you have enough fuel when you have held a coin that has gone up so high. Let me see, someone has said, how do I buy? How to buy? Let me go to this Binance account. Does it have some money? There is this Binance account. It is in, what is this? Who told this Uganda shillings? I don't like seeing Uganda shillings. No. No way. I don't want to see Uganda shillings.
It's new update.
Are you sure in the new update now it is Uganda shillings?
Yes, you just need to put your USDT.
Yes, I'll have to. I don't want to see. So I don't want. I don't want. Okay, I'll do that later. Let's go to the market. We want to buy maybe a coin for holding. Let's say I want to buy which coin I want to buy. Which one should I buy? Okay, let me say XRP. XRP is at 2.9. You see, this thing has been moving. You see? For many days, it has been just moving. You can see. It has been just moving, and today it went to $3. Now, if you want to buy it, you just come and then you click on buy. You go to the market, you look for the coin, you click buy. And when you click buy, come here where you are seeing the word limit. When you click there on that arrow pointing down, you choose market, because you don't need to be there bargaining on what to buy, what no. That the price, please reduce the price. No, you don't need to bargain in the market. You buy on the market price. So that's why you have to put market. Then the next thing, put here that you want to use in order to buy. And then you say, I want to use $5, let's say maybe. And with the $5, they are going to give me, they will give me how many USDTs? Where are they? So if I want to buy, I can as well just click buy XRP. When I click buy XRP, then they are going to the $5 will purchase some XRP, and I'll have more. I'll be having maybe let me see how many. When I click here where there is USDT and I say I want to see XRP, I'll have bought 1.6 XRP. I will have bought how much? 1.6 XRP. If I want to see USDT, $5. And then I click buy. It will go to your assets and it will be in USDT. Okay? It will go to your, it will be in USDT, and then it will be in XRP, and then you will be there with that money. Okay? You'll be there with that money. My daughter's account, and she has some money here. Here, funding sport, what? She's holding, I've seen some holdings, she's holding some. I've seen some holding. Anyway, it's okay. Have you understood that one? How to buy a coin? It is very simple. You just go to the markets and then you say, I want to buy this currency. Put the money that you want to buy with, buy. Someone is saying, how do I buy and sell high to another exchanger? I don't advise it, though some people do it, because you are going to be running up and down. You are checking on this exchange, checking to the other exchange, the other exchange. It is not a guarantee that something which is low in Binance that it will be low in HTX that you are having. Maybe it will be high, it will be low in Binance, and it is a high in MEXC. And now you are having HTX, then you download the MEXC. Are you going to download all the exchanges, 7 of them? It is hectic. But I just wanted to tell you how people do the trading like that. But it is hectic. It is hectic because you keep on opening here, you open here, log in, log out, log in here, log here, click here, check here, check there. I don't like it, me personally. I don't want to move like the wind. This time you go to west, you go to north, you go to east, you go to central, you go to... I don't recommend it, but I just wanted to let you know that it is there. Can you hold with the Royal Q? I saw it. I'm late. What does it mean that you are late, Pinky? With the Royal Q, holding is possible, but you have to be active every year to keep up. Yes. If you don't renew your robot, then the trade will disappear, but the money will remain in that currency in your Binance. Shaban says, Madam Harriet, I need the futures trading strategy for 100 with a use of 10x. My dear, for me, when I'm trading futures, I trade with the $20. I trade with the $20 only. $20 only. I buy once. I don't have any calls. That is me. When Leader Osama comes in the evening, he will advise you with the 100 strategy. Me, I said I put $20. That is the only money that I take to the futures trading. When it gets liquidated, good. I don't put more. So I keep on trying. When this one is liquidated, maybe the $10 is liquidated, maybe it has grown, and then so for me, I use only $20. I don't even buy margin calls. That is me. That is me. That is me. With the strategy for the futures trading, Leader Osama is coming in the evening. He will guide you on that. Can I hold in Royal Q or Binance is better? For me, I tell what I did. My assets that I bought for holding, they are not in Binance, because the Binance, I use it almost every day. That's where I do the P2P flow from. That's where I do the futures trading from. That's where I transferring money here and there. Someone wants this, that, why you are buying and selling, what. I want to guide someone. I want to teach someone. I open the Binance. So for me, I have other exchanges. That's where I put my assets for holding. They are not in my Binance. So for me, for holding, because I said I don't want to look at them. I don't want to look at them until after a year or 2 years or 3 years. So I put them in other exchanges, not in Binance. That is me. I put them in other exchanges so that I am not checking on them almost every time. So that is me. Another question. You can unmute your microphone and ask.
Yes, madam. For example, I've heard that XRP. What happens that when you want to trade in Royal Q? What happens to that? That is,
you trade it. You trade it, no problem. What the robot didn't buy, it is not concerned. It even if you have bought your XRP from Binance and then you are in Royal Q, you want to trade the XRP. The robot did not buy the other XRP which is in Binance. It doesn't know it. In fact, when it is trading the XRP, it will only buy and sell it will only sell what it bought. What it didn't buy, it doesn't touch it because it does not even see it. Let me tell you people, the Royal Q robot sees only, in your Binance, it sees only and only what is in the spot wallet in the USDT. Then the only thing that it knows, those are the assets that it has bought in Royal Q and the amounts that it has bought. Those are the only things that it knows. The rest of the things which are happening in Binance, it doesn't know. Either if it sells the XRP that it has bought in Royal Q, you will see it has sold that amount, but the rest of the amount that you bought from Binance, it is still there. But also to make things okay, find another exchanger. Buying for holding, keep it there in another exchanger in order to avoid confusion. Are we together there?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Another question? Maybe it is in the chat room. Let me check. Ngera Andrew, for you, I responded. I think that's it. We have no more questions. Anton, you don't have questions? Everything is okay with you? I'm seeing Mr. Livingston has come in. Why do coins have different values in different exchanges? Yet I thought they are controlled by the same blockchain. They are controlled by the same blockchain, but they have different users. The way you see banks have different customers, and when people come to the bank or when people come to the shopping grounds, there are people who say, for me, if I want to do my shopping, I go to Capital Shoppers, and then by that time, Capital Shoppers will be having more customers compared to ShopRite. And then those people who have gone to Capital Shoppers, they might be buying kitchenware so much compared to those who go to ShopRite. Whereas in ShopRite, people who are there, they are buying clothes more than kitchenware. So that's where the difference comes from. The number of users purchasing a certain currency in a certain exchanger, that brings the difference in the prices. And the way you see, let's look at the forex bureaus. When you look at the forex bureaus, you find forex bureaus when they are selling the same dollar, but at different rates. Depending on where they are, and also depending on how they bloody that money, that the money they have, or maybe because where they are, and then there are a lot of reasons, but most importantly, the users. the users, the demand of a certain currency in a particular exchange can bring the prices differ from other exchanges. Like if you saw today in OKX, the Bitcoin went to 12,000 first before it went to 12,000 in Binance. I don't know, maybe they are recording the recording of their statistics. It's the one that takes time. But for me, I think it is the usability of a certain currency in a certain exchange.
Madam Harriet, regarding the values, why is it that the Bitcoin determines the market's prices of other coins? Or because we see when the Bitcoin is rising, there is an uptrend of other coins. When the Bitcoin is going down, all coins you find them bleeding. So why is the Bitcoin the main determinant of the market?
Okay. Shaban, are you a football? Are you a football supporter? Aha, you're a football supporter. Now, which one should I talk about? Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo. If there is a match and they say that all the players are going to be there, but most importantly, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be there, the number of people who are going to go to watch that match, they are going to be enormous. But if they get to know that he's not going to be there, only the staunch supporters are the ones who are going to go. Now, back to the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was the first currency that was made. In other words, whatever we are doing, we are benchmarking on it, and that's why it is called the mother of all. Whatever it is doing, that's what others are going also to do. So it is just because it is the mother, it was the first cryptocurrency that was made, and it is the first cryptocurrency that people trusted. There are people who say that for me, I cannot trade any other thing apart from the Bitcoin. They feel like that is the only cryptocurrency. So it is just because it is the mother, we have nothing to do about it. That's how it is. Just know that's how it is, because it is the mother, we are benchmarking on it. And whoever is talking about crypto, you will hear them talking about Bitcoin so much. It's not that they don't know that others are there, but it is because it was the first. It was the first. It is the one that has grown in value. It is the one that has been adopted. It has been the one that has been adopted by very many people. Even countries that are coming into the crypto space, they are all starting with the Bitcoin. So, in other words, the show, Mama ya Jirimu. It is the mother who is putting up the show. So, the moment she puts up the show, even the children will follow. You know, when the Bitcoin starts rising, then people start even saying, I think now it has gone so expensive, I cannot buy it. Is there something that I can as well buy? Then they look for the alternatives. They look for the alternatives and then they buy the alternative currencies. Hope it is better that way. Unless if I have someone who can as well make an addition on what I have said, to me, I'm looking at that because it is the mother. The benchmarking is done on that. And then usability, its usability, it is more than the others. So everyone is looking up to it. Everyone is looking up to it. Someone saying, could you tell the possibility of magic? As you hear its name, magic, it is going to do magic. Just be patient. Let us see magic. Someone is asking about magic. But that one, I know it does magic. Don't you worry. What I know for now, what must be disturbing it must be volume. Because I know a few days ago, it was pumping. It was pumping too much. It was pumping. It was pumping and pumping and pumping. And this coin is, you see, it pumped to all this, you see. A coin that pumped all this to this way. Hmm? Don't expect it to go up again right now. This pumping here, it has to first consolidate, to look for volume. That's why you are seeing it right now. It is just consolidating. It is ranging. Either if it breaks this, it will go this way down, or if it breaks around here, up here, then it will continue going. But it is ranging. Chobomanya egenda ranging. If it breaks this, it will come until when it comes to this block in order to fill this gap, and it will have to fill it, unless maybe because today now the bull run is going to become serious, it might decide to continue. But if it the more normal market movement, it has to fill this gap. What it moved, it has to come down, and then it retraces it 100% before it starts going up again. So that is magic. But don't worry, I've told you magic does magic. It can surprise you anytime from now, because the mother of all currencies is trying to make things happen. Apart from Binance, what other good exchanges can you recommend? That one is a very simple thing. Go and download this application. It is called the Coins Market Cap. This one. This one. Coin Market Cap. Go download it, have it, create an account, come and check on coins on the watch list, and then you come to exchanges. When you come to exchanges, you are going to see them. Number 1 is Binance, number 2 Bybit, number 3 Coinbase, Upbit, OKX, BitGat, Mexi, Get.io. Yes, this is Get.io, KuCoin, HTX, Crypto.com Exchange, Bitfinex, BingX, Kraken, Binance TR, Bitmart, Lbank, Bitsmart, Bitstamp, Bitthump, everything. It is here. There is Binance US, 2Bit, Wix, CoinW, everything. They are here. There are so many. There are so many. Just know that whatever was put here, it is because it is performing. If you want to get right information about cryptocurrencies, always come to the Coins Market Cap. Over 255. Over 250 and 55. So they are there. Me, I have Binance, I have OKX, I have Mexi, I have HTX, and then I have BingX, and then I have Wix. Yes, they are the ones that I have, that I put my things. But information about crypto, Coins Market Cap. Are there chances that the bull run will be this year? And what are the indicators? We are already in the bull run, you people. Let me prove to you. Let me prove to you. Let me prove to you. Let us start with the BTC. Bitcoin. No. From the price the day ended yesterday, it has added over 3,000 on the price. It is retracing. Someone might be they are saying, now look at this. 4 hours. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this sweet movement. Oh my God. This is 4 hours. Look at where it has come from. Let me just go to months. Let me go to months. Let's go to months. Muchimanyi nti nze nali nataayiza Bitcoin everywhere. Najitaayiza everywhere. It has lines. I drew resistances and so on and so forth. Now, the last bull run moved from here to there, to here. It dropped. The market dropped only 1 year. The Bitcoin dropped only 1 year, 2022, up to when it came to 15,000. Since January 2023, ladies and gentlemen, since January, okay, since January, which is here. Let us see it. Because the lowest it went, it was November. It was November here. It was November 2022 when it went to 15,000. So from January to date, where is it? It is even this way. The Bitcoin has been on the rise. So for the past, from 2023, 2024, 2025, it has been going up. It has gone up by 621%. So someone who got 15,000 in November 2022 and bought the Bitcoin, right now that person is 12,200 rich. Nga yagulisa omutwalo gumu n'ekitundu times 368 kale tugambe nga yagulisa 55 million Ugandan money. Nagula one Bitcoin. Today, the Bitcoin is at 112,000. Yagenze up to 400 times 368. That person is now having 413 million. 413 million. Wetujjako emiliyoni 55 kiki kyenkoze kino. Tugambye times 368, that is, if it is that, then tujjeko miliyoni 55. So someone has made a profit of 358,632,000 Ugandan shillings in a space of 2 years. In a space of 2 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Livingston, we are already in the bull run. The only thing that has not yet happened are the altcoins performances is still low. It has not yet performed to what we are expecting, but we are already in the bull run. And then, sir, you are saying, what are the indicators? The indicators, one of the most important thing that we are waiting for is to see the Bitcoin dominance dropping. That is the only thing that we are waiting. All other things, all other signs were all okay. So they have been just tricks and then that just traps. They have been just traps, but otherwise the alternative coins would have performed, I think, from around May. That's when we expected them. Those were the indicators that we are having. The Bitcoin halving had already made 1.5 years after it happened. So just wait for the Bitcoin dominance to drop, and then we shall move. But again, since now that the Bitcoin is moving, you are going to start seeing. Yes, last week we saw hyper moving up to around 400% in just one day. We are seeing other currencies are also coming in. So don't you just worry, just be a little bit patient. You are going to see things. All those people who are saying, I've had this trade, it has been floating for 6 months, for 2 months, for 3 weeks, for 4 days, for 1 year. All of those ones will get out. Trust me. Unless you have another question, Mr. Livingston. Shaban says, Madam Harriet, What is a bull run? Is it a trading strategy or what's up? A bull run is a season in crypto. Someone is saying Tabo is delivering. Okay, it is in the labor. It is in the labor suit. Eh? A bull run, very high speed. That one happens almost every after 4 years. The bear market happens 1 year, then the bull run happens in 3 years. Then after 4 years, we see the Bitcoin halving. I explained it some time back. So in that season, in the 3 years of the market going up, there is that period when the prices going up. There is that period when the prices are just crazily rising. That is the bull run. Now, like the way you have seen the Bitcoin has been rising and rising and rising. Time is going to come and you are going to be seeing prices when they are going up and up and up, and then you go to get negative percentage, and the lowest one you find that it is 40%. Then the rest are in 80, 100, 200, 400. You'll see coins rising 1,000% in a day or in 2 days. You'll see coins that will go 500%, 200%. You are going to see those things happen. That's what we shall call the alternative season, the alternative coins seasons that will make the climax of the bull run. But we are already in it, but we are waiting for that parabolic. They give it another name, parabolic season, when things are just crazy. When things are just crazy. I think now you have an idea of what we are talking about. Good. Another question before we leave here. I want to leave this place. Someone is saying Tabo is doing good. Let us look at it. Tabo USDT. Where are you? It is here. Tabo. Let's go to 4 hours. I like 4 hours. I don't like noise. I hate noise. Yes, she's here performing. You see, she has been moving. Since yesterday, she's moving. You see, let us draw. Do you see the percentage she has moved from yesterday? She has moved 50%, 51% since yesterday. I think I can long it. Let me try to set here what? Where is Tabo? Someone has said Tabo. Let me look at it while it is here. Let's see. Oh, in futures, it is not there. It is not in futures. So, in futures, it is not there. We can just leave it. For those ones who can try it in spot, let us look at it. Tabo. You know a Tabo. You see it has gone 37% today. Don't enter it, Bambi. Linde keso kekole retracement. 4 hours. You see the Kabaliga? The crossover was here. If someone saw this and then entered the trade, singa yali sent already. Here, this crossed it from here. And then you see it started moving. Now it is retracing. You can take a 3%. In the spot trade, take a 3%. Start at current price, take a 3%. Take a 3%. Okay, that is Tabo. You take a 3% and get out of the market. Tojidamu, after taking a 3%, don't go back again because it has already performed. It has outperformed. It is in the overbought area. Another one. Are the questions over? Are the questions over? Daniel is just clapping hands. I want to thank you so much for being here. Those ones who have asked questions, I hope I have responded to your questions. And then let's go for this new week. Those ones who are practicing futures, please don't stop. Continue. You'll get the experience. Don't be so greedy in the market. Make some money. If your goal is to make $10, after $10, please don't go back to the market, because when you go back and then you go away from your goal, then you will lose even the 10 that you have made. So don't be greedy. Just stick to your goal. If you are shorting the market, please just stay on shorting. If you are longing, please long the market. So don't keep on changing here and there. Have one strategy, stay with it for some time, and then it will yield you a fruit. Thank you so much, Madam Harriet, for the sacrifice. God bless you. Thank you so much. And I want to say thank you for whoever has been here. I wish you a very nice weekend. Yes, please.
Is it possible to trade in futures and you leave the trade on? Maybe you trade in the morning, then you come and take it in the evening. Or it's better you trade it once and you close it before leaving.
You trade it when it sells, you get out of it. In your futures, it is not good to set a trade and then you say, now let me set a futures trade. I go to work, I'll check on it in the evening. My futures, once when you have set a trade, you be looking at it. Be monitoring it is in the spot trading where we set trades and even you take a bus to Gulu without even checking. But with the futures market is so fast. 10 minutes can liquidate your 1,000. While in spot, you set a trade and then you go for a holiday and then you come back without fearing anything. So for futures, I pray, I ask you, when you set a trade, first of all, set a smaller percentage. So take profit, let it be 1%. Don't go beyond that. 1%, get out of that trade. When you enter into a currency, it is going up and you are longing, do it twice. Don't go back to that coin 10 times. It will leave you, because remember, whatever goes up, it will come down. Whatever goes up, it has to come down. The speed it has gone up, when it is coming down, it will even double the speed. That is futures. The speed it uses going up, when it is coming down, it doubles it. So always be on watch. I want to wish you a nice week. See you then. Next lesson is at 8 p.m. It is going to be about futures trading. Make sure that you have come with your questions in that class. Bye-bye. Good day.